who perhaps would be traveling this way, give them a call, or if you have plans to travel that way, don't. Just sit still and wait it out, because this cell has been very formidable. It's moving east at 30 miles an hour. We have hail, we have potentially flooding rains. I think we will have some flash flooding with this, and we have the possibility of rotation, so damaging winds with the possibility of a tornado. So a wider view showing that we've got some more activity beginning to crop up right now. Parts of Bucks County, we have a severe a thunderstorm, not severe, not a tornado. We also have another cell starting to develop in southern Chester County. We're going to have to watch these, because when they're on their own, again, they can get big, they can start to rotate, and that's the problem when we have an atmosphere like this with low pressure moving in that has a history of tornadoes. That tornado warning continues until 5:30, but we're going to have to watch some other storms that are starting to develop, because we're likely going to have a pretty busy night. Wider showing that we've got a severe thunderstorm warning in Annapolis, and that system is pushing up to the north and east. So parts of Delaware, parts of South Jersey, where you feel like you haven't seen much activity yet, you probably will be getting a lot of storms later on tonight. So it's going to be very stormy over the next few hours. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9 o'clock. That tornado warning until 5:30. So from east of Euclid, West Goshen, includes Phoenixville, includes Easttown. It's very close to Lower Marion. These are the areas that, if you live here, again, seek shelter right away, because if it's not in fact a tornado, we still have flooding rain, we still have hail, and potentially damaging winds. So it includes Marple, Whitehorse as well. So the thing about these storm systems is that a lot of times we get excited about the tornadoes, but the straight line winds can cause just as much damage. So these cells are packing winds that could gust 60 to perhaps 70 miles per hour. So the severe threat through this evening, damaging winds, pretty much the highest, that and heavy rain. So we are looking at the potential for flash flooding. Now the tornado threat is low, but it's elevated for our area. So that's why we've been on the air with this tornado warning, with the possibility of a radar indicated tornado. And again, an eyewitness did see a funnel cloud near Chester Springs. So if you live within that polygon, seek shelter right away. Get into a basement. If you don't have a basement, the lowest level of your home, avoid windows, get into a closet, get into a bathroom. What you want to do is put as many layers between you and the outdoors as possible. I know a lot of times people want to get their phone to get pictures. Don't do that. We don't need that. We also now have a new severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Mercer County, east central Montgomery County, central Bucks County until 6 o'clock. So a severe thunderstorm located over Chalfont. I showed you that was north of the tornado warning, 20 miles north of Philadelphia, moving east at 30 miles per hour. The potential for 60-mile-an-hour winds. So this could be some damaging winds with
it
these.
Also has the tornado possible tag to it as well.
So take this one. So with a tornado warning possible, or tornado possible tag, take this one as seriously as a tornado warning. So if you live here, get into your basement right away. Severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock. When we're talking about wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour, even if there isn't a tornado, those straight line winds can cause a lot of damage, a lot of tree damage. Maybe make sure that your devices are charged up, because power outages a good possibility. We've had 19 lightning strikes over the past 15 minutes. It's crossing 611 right now, just south of Buckingham. So Bridgepoint, Bridge Valley, Forest Grove, Wrightstown, Newtown Grant, and Upper Makesfield, all on the path of this tornado possible severe thunderstorm.
And Cecily, we do have a live camera, one of our traffic cameras, or PennDOT camera, I should say specifically, 422 south of Egypt Road. You can see the heavy drenching downpours here, potentially impacting someone's evening drive. And of course, we've been talking about thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes, not just with that current tornado warning with broad rotation been indicated by radar, but also that newest severe thunderstorm warning that you've been talking about. These rainfall rates have exceeded 2 to 3 inches per hour. In fact, in the core of some of these storms that have formed, over 5 inches per hour. So you're talking about blinding rainfall on some area roadways. And we've got lots of outdoor events too happening. And I know the attention is back in South Philadelphia. If we can reload radar here and give you a grand scope of what's playing out, a lot of this is moving closer to Philadelphia, not impacting Center City specifically. But I think it's worth noting because outside of South Philadelphia, they've been talking about seeing lightning as distant as about 8 to 10 miles. That's the threshold for FIFA.
I'm looking at that cell.
Correct.
That cell there is going to get very close to
So
Philadelphia.
delays are possible, and as soon as they see one of those lightning strikes, they go automatically into a 30-minute delay of play. And the next time they get a lightning strike, another 30 minutes.
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night in South Philly, but you know what? We have had active nights before, and I'm sure this is just the start of the juicy summer we have ahead, Seth.
So let's go ahead. Why don't we show the tornado warning, and then let's get up to show the severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag. So this is what we've been on the air with for a long time now. Tornado warning until 5:30. So this is for northeastern Chester County. Also includes a section of Delaware County and Montgomery County. So again, if you live here, you want to seek shelter right away. But there's another cell that has now cropped up in parts of Bucks, Hunterdon, Mercer, and Montgomery County, and this is the severe thunderstorm warning, but this does come with a tornado possible tag. So I would treat this like it's a tornado warning. This is pretty broad from Hilltown through Newtown, Grant, Northampton, Buckingham, Montgomery as well. So this has the potential for winds up to about 60 miles per hour. And again, the possibility of that tornado as well.
Frequent lightning embedded in that cell too, and heavy downpours again moving east at about 30 miles per hour. So out to Bridge Valley at about 5:35, about 10 minutes or so from now. Upper Makefield, 5:53. Again, this is that severe thunderstorm warning that Cecily was talking about. But again, because of how much available moisture is sitting in our atmosphere, it has been a tropical afternoon here on this Monday. Our rainfall rates are so impressive, even outside of that tornado warn cell. Again, that tornado warning goes until 5:30, but this specific severe thunderstorm warning goes a little bit longer.
And I'm concerned that we're going to see a lot of flash flooding because we're talking about rainfall rates more than 4 inches per hour. We've done some queries that show more than 6 inches per hour. And the fact that we are in a severe drought, the ground is like concrete. It really can't absorb the rain, so there's going to be a lot of runoff.
We've now extended that tornado warning event, not the tornado warning itself, but the extension of that is likely just a severe thunderstorm warning.
The severe thunderstorm was located over King of Prussia. It's moving east at 35 miles an hour. It's 14 miles northwest of Philadelphia. Radar indicated for the potential for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Also, the potential for hail as well. And tornado possible tag. So this is a very broad area right now. Yes. So if everyone should be inside right now, basically, because we're looking at, in addition to the wind, the hail, the possible tornado, whenever you're outdoors, if you can hear that rumble of thunder, it means the storm is close enough to you that you could get struck by lightning. Okay, the tornado warning, I think, has been expired. Okay, so I don't know why we're still showing the tornado warning for South Central Montgomery, Northeastern Chester.
It will expire formally at 5:30.
Okay, it will expire at 4:30. They said the tornado threat has diminished. Tornado warning has been canceled. We still have severe thunderstorms out there. Peyton and I are going to be very busy watching the radar. We will let you know if we do have another tornado warning. Severe thunderstorms out there, a lot of lightning, a lot of flash flooding. Please be safe. I want to send this back to you guys, and we will be back if there are any more tornado warnings. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9 o'clock. Stay safe. Back to you guys.
All right, we thank you for the coverage.